Welcome one and all to episode 1 of my not Chicago White Sox. Yeah, we're actually in a new game here. We are in, and we are with the Colorado Rockies. This is, of course, this is my first actual save I'm doing on the game already. And as you can see, the Rockies, here's our roster. I'll probably go over it, but let's check our mail first. We have Charlie Monfort. They want us to not suck completely, upgrade to first place, find a top 20 prospect, build a top 6 minor league system. I don't really care much about Monfort's goals. We're probably going to get fired in that case, but, we probably won't. I don't think I've ever gotten fired in this game, so hopefully it doesn't happen here. But here is, for those wondering, here's kind of our players here. We have Brenton Doyle. He is by far the best player. Also, I have changed out the star ratings. You are able to do that. Along with that, you have Ezequiel Tovar. He's also really good. That's about it in his case, though. We have Tovar as well. Then we have Seam Bashard, the designated hitter. He's pretty good, I guess, at hitting. I don't know. That's all we really need him for, so whatever. Then there's Michael Tequila, who honestly, he does not look like a great player. Again, contact, I don't know. I probably won't. I'll probably keep him at least for the moment, but he certainly isn't really an amazing player, and obviously all these players I think are on the only signed till this year or something, so I don't know. Ryan McMahon's another player. He's signed until 2027. It's kind of unfortunate because he's not amazing, so I don't know. We'll have to see. And then there's Sam Hillard. He's another player here. He's decent, I suppose, but he's like a kind of just regular outfielder. He does have some decent enough defensive ratings and some good stealing ability, apparently. And then there's Kyle Farmer here. He's honestly pretty unremarkable. He probably is going to be on my trade list. Or actually, I can do that right now, actually. I think, yeah, I'm just going to go set status to available for Kyle Farmer. He's 34 years old as well, and he's signed for 2 more seasons. That's not good. Mickey Moniak, he's a younger player, but honestly, at this point, he has no real potential left. If I switch him to left field, there's a chance he might have better potential there, and he really doesn't. So I might have, where was he already? I think it was at right field, so we're just going to move him back there. He's not really that good, so I don't really care. Mickey Moniak's probably also going to go on the trade list, because I feel like maybe a team would be fooled into thinking he's decent. I doubt it, but I'm going to set stats to available on him. And then we have Jacob Stallings, catcher. He's pretty normal, not really amazing. We are going to set him to available as well. 35 as well. Yeah, we have a lot older players on older contracts, on bad contracts. Sherman Marquez is another player. He was a 1 year. Is really good, I think, with the Rockies in 2021, I'd like to say. And then after that, he's never really been the same. So I'm going to try to see if I can get anything for him. I kind of doubt it. Unless he has a good season, but even then, I'm probably going to let him go, honestly. He really is not worth our time all that much. Ryan Feltner's another player. He is, again, we don't really have much good pitching. I'm probably not actually. Is there a way I can remove him from on the block? I don't know if there's a way I can do that, so. Whatever, I guess. He is going to be gone after this year, which is good, because I don't really want him to stay. Anyway, let's see. Who do we have? How do I look in my trade? Like, my players. Also, I think there's, like, a way I can actually do this. Hold on. Isn't there? Hold on. I know there's, I know somewhere here, staff roles, I think it is. Yeah. They already did that for me. Alright. Let's see what I can kind of do in there. Development Lab, I don't think is really available yet. Is it? No, it basically isn't. Alright. Player development. What else do we have? Front office. I do wonder if there's a way I can find players. Like, I know somewhere in here there's like a thing where I can go recently scouted international. Isn't it task list where I can just recently scouted? Yeah, there's a bunch of players who just got scouted. How do I do this? I'm pretty sure the way it works is it's just players like from it's a month. Yes, practice won't increase your stat actually for all. I wish there was a way I could just create a player like using something that would be funny, but I don't know. I don't think there's a way you can do that, sadly. Anyways, yeah, I think. Oh, who do we even wish list? Actually, I don't even remember. Crap, that might be an issue. I think Moniak I put on there. Let me see if I can get anything for Moniak. I feel like I might be able to get like a decent player for him. My goal is really just to tank the team, as you'd expect, because there isn't really much in terms of value of keeping anyone really. We are not a good baseball team, and we kind of need to own up to it. We have what the fuck? Yeah, we can get Will Sanders somehow. I feel like that might just be, I don't know. OSA rating say he's a little bit worse. I need to see which one's more accurate. It looks like, yeah, it looks like actually we're a bit, it looks like high, and we actually have technically worse, scouting. But I'm definitely gonna get Will Sanders. Along with that, I mean, that's probably all we're really gonna be able to get. I will see if there's a way I can, like, get maybe, like, this guy. This would be a major win. Yeah, honestly, I'm probably just going to stick with Will Sanders. I'm going to get Josiah Florentino. Any other major prospects? I don't think there's any, like, major prospects I'll be able to get. I want to see, there's this guy. He apparently has really good stuff potential. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to get Yandy or Maria. I want to see if there's any player I could add that would, like, fully... Hold on, let me just go. I'm going to definitely get Maria. And then we're going to go try to get Kabata. What players can I add? Are there any, like, really... Not really any, like, terrible players I can add. Or, I mean, I guess I could just add, like this guy, Justin Lower, doesn't really mean much to us. Yonder Maria, Juan Cabada. Let me look at the development risk. Development risk is extreme. And for Cabada, it's medium. That's not good. Or parts. But let me see if I can get one more player. Let's try to get Juan Thomas. Juan Thomas, or Tomas, I guess. Another decent enough player. I doubt we're really fleecing them, but let's submit the offer. And just kind of see what we're able to get. I hope, I usually they don't really do much anyways. Almost, and I guess they want us to add a bunch of different players. Kyle Farmer, honestly, I might be willing to add Farmer. I think we had him on our list anyways. Like, he's a pretty old guy, and honestly, he's not really giving us much that we don't. So, you know what? Is there any worse player I can add, though? Peralta? Yeah, Peralta I should definitely add. Molina is, like, decent. No. Mahoney? No. Is there any, like, player who's definitely not making it anywhere? I mean, obviously, we're not removing Kalaz. Like, Peralta, what's his potential? Peralta didn't really have much potential. I make this trade in a heartbeat. Well, yeah, that's what we're going to do, and we're just going to do that. Trade there. And I guess now we're just going to try and get rid of some more talent here. Also, I guess Sam Hillard is now our starting. I think we're right fielders now. Seem Bashard starting there, and our DH is Chris Bryant, who wasn't even really there before. So I guess that's good. I guess. Now the question is, do we have another catcher? Because I'm thinking, I think we do actually. Yeah, we have Hunter Goodman who can also kind of go in. Honestly, that might be a better idea. I don't think we're going to get anything for Stallings, but we will have to see. Prospects. I don't think we're going to get any prospects for Jacob Stallings. It's going. Yeah, no, we can get, like, a decent. We can get Rylan Thomas from the Mariners, no. Yoiner Fajardo, definitely not. Yeah. And Marcelo Perez. Yeah, I think, honestly, I mean, his control's decent. Maybe we do that one. But I don't think any of these players are really worth giving up unless Stallings just kind of goes through a cliff, or unless it's, whatever. We'll see. Anyways, Kyle Farmer's still on the team. I guess I'll see what I can get for him. And outside of that, then I'm probably going to finish up. Let me just see. Do we have our second baseman? We don't really have one on the main roster. What about AAA? On AAA, we have Tyler Freeman, and he's probably not really ready to make the jump. Yeah, I guess we'll just stay with whatever team we have. So anyways, here's entering the first season. I think we're at like 9 minutes already. Alright, whatever. And entering our first game, which will probably be against whoever it is against. Here's our starting lineup and our starting rotation. We have Brenton Doyle, Ezequiel Tovar, Sim Bashard, Michael Tequila, Ryan McMahon, Chris Bryant, Sam Hillard, Kyle Farmer, and Jacob Stallings. Or no, we're actually not entering the game yet. I'm actually just going to sim to our first game. I don't think we're really going to get a whole lot. I do wonder how we're projected to do now that I've traded away a couple of pieces. I imagine our team is quite bad to begin with because, well, obviously it is an awful team. And they want us to stay respectable on the field. I doubt that is going to happen. Opening day, there it is. Literally only one game because the game is kind of screwed up. We don't have any top prospects, which isn't really a shock to me. So there we go. And I guess now we'll just have to see how they expect us to be for this first season. Where is it? Preseason predictions. There we go. And we expect the Athletics are obviously really bad. So there we go. And then the White Sox. We're expected at 73 wins. I doubt we're going to be anywhere like even close to that. I do want to see how if the ratings change or anything. No, they're basically the same, so I don't really know how. Also, I should probably check my responsibilities before I begin the new season. Hold on. Yeah, I definitely don't want to do promotions, demotions. I'm fine with that, being assistant GM. That one I'm also going to set to the minor league managers and then assign a what the fuck are instructor? I don't know, who cares. We're also probably just only going to do this one for like a week. I don't really care about 3 days. I don't really care about day-to-day injuries. I'm actually going to remove that one. And yeah, that's basically it. As I think now we're going to play our next game. Our first game of the year versus the Rays next episode. But yeah, that's basically it here. I hope you all enjoyed. And let's see what notifications we have before we end the episode. Not really anything here. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. And goodbye.